last or
from the show?
Yeah, from the show in the last 3 years.
Favorite
I think
moment?
I got like 2. For me, it was the first day that I walked into that studio, and it was just realized. I was like, oh shit, this gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And it felt as tight as it felt when we was sitting on that couch that first episode, right next to each other. You know what I'm saying? The mic's right in front of us, and everything right on us. As small and as tight as it felt, I never felt more free. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, damn, I really could get my rocks off. I really could say whatever I want to.
I couldn't say that in the beginning because I was scared.
Yeah, that's when I was scared too. But I guess for me, not being scared at that first episode was doing everything to prepare for it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I know I'm gonna bring it to life, and then you was just waiting for it to be like, oh shit.
I hate cameras.
You know what I'm saying?
So I think my favorite moment is just getting or receiving the recognition from people and appreciating what we were doing.
When you outside,
Yeah,
like,
I don't think it ever came from anything came from in the studio because it always felt like work.
Yeah.
So I think just the appreciation from people and seeing people reach out and want to be on the show, and I'll be on somebody live saying what's up, and they're like, yo Don, keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, oh, I'm coming in to support you, and you know, just to see that and you feel that.
Yeah.
So I think that's my favorite, I guess, thing I could take from
aspect of the whole situation.
Of the whole situation of podcasting. But as far as on the show, I will have to say probably when Alex D came on.
That's crazy. That's what I was gonna say. My favorite thing about this whole journey that we've been on is meeting that crew.
Yeah.
Meeting LXD and Manny Wave and the Wave Mob and CEO J. Like, I feel like we building something with them, but beyond that part, I just love their work ethic. Like, when I went to go see him at the Byway Electric.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to go see him that night, we was chilling and he performed, right? And the whole crowd was into it and everything. But I'm just looking at him and I'm like, damn, he's really into it and believes what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the next night, they in Miami performing, bro.
Yep.
And I'm like, yo, that's how you do it. That's it. That reminds me of the old wave crew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Old wave and all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I love that shit. But
see, I think
that's another favorite
moment. I would
of
have
mine.
said when Old Wave and the A-Wall Boys is on the show, but those my guys.
Yeah, like we know them. You know what I'm saying?
I know them, so that's more.
And that's not bringing it down no peg. It's just like
when I'm
we understand y'all.
I'm gonna say it like this: when I'm sitting with them and talking to them, it's like if you watch that interview, I'm smiling.
Yeah.
Cause I'm proud.
And that for me is one of my least favorite episodes because of how comfortable we was in there, and it was just too many of us on the camera. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel like the people that watch it, our audience, didn't grasp Old Wave. You know what I'm saying? But I love that. I like that interview. It's one of my least favorites.
Cause we could have did it better.
Yeah, it's one of my least favorites.
Yeah, but those my brothers, you know what I'm saying? So it's more of a proud thing. When I'm sitting with, you be like, yo, we got this guy Alex D on. He sent me the music. I listen to him, I'm like, oh, this song is fire.
And shout out to Bizzle, he introduced us.
Shout out to Bizzle. That's another favorite moment because when we interviewed him, it wasn't just music. It was life, music, acting. It was everything to it. He had the first one to be like, yo, I want to make a flyer.
That's the next one I'm gonna get into. The next question.
He made it professional for me. What I'm saying with LXD is, when I listen to the music, it's like, yo, that song is hot. But I hear a lot of hot shit from artists that's not, out there or where they supposed to be at yet. So that didn't shock me.
Yeah.
when I'm sitting with him and talking to him, I'm like, yo, this.
You got his head on right there.
Yeah, he seemed like a star. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he, like, sitting there was like, yo, you. That's why I think we told him on that episode. The next one, I was like, yo, you.
I told him you gonna blow up soon, bro. Like,
just
you one of my favorite artists right now.
Yeah, like right there, it wasn't just like, yo, he not on and all that. It was like, yo,
So
you gonna be something.
Shout out to LXD and all of them. So my favorite 2 moments was basically the first day I got introduced to the studio and meeting LXD and Wave Mob. And cause is being outside and getting the reception and the exception from everybody that we know or don't know. Accepting the show, you know what I'm saying, and getting good reviews, and the LXD moment as well for him.
Yeah.
Now, what's your least favorite or worst moments that we had?
I think it's episode 5.
Episode 5? With who? That was a guess or that was just us?
I think
that was
Easy.
One of those episodes. Easy?
Manny edited. Manny edited the.
When it was
episode.
in and out, and you still seeing some of the equipment and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel
That's my least favorite moment.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
We
had a couple episodes where you was like dragging it, you was jogging with it, you was tired.
I was tired.
I hated
bro.
that episode when you was eating. I was like, bro, put it away.
I was high that night though. I'm always high.
But like I said,
I had a few off episodes.
Yeah, but we come right back the next one and just kill it. So it's like those are non-relevant. You know what I'm saying?
It isn't non-relevant. I think
it makes it better. You learn from
I think
mistakes.
it was at some point where I got comfortable.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, I seen it in like the late teens, 20s.
I had got comfortable.
You started to get comfortable. You was like, I understand my part and what I gotta do now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the one that's trying to feed you what to talk about. And I need you to talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the dynamic is weird. It is weird for people probably watching it like.
That don't know.
Yeah, that don't know, but it's lovely. Like, but the old
I
episode,
scaled back a lot, bro. I watched a lot of episodes and
I don't like that neither from you. But that falls into our preparation to
like when I say if niggas don't do something, they're dickhead.
I like when we get into it. No, I like when we get into it, how we get into it in our personal time. But that's because we get into discussions that spur the moment. And sometimes we don't do that on the show. Sometimes it's just, it's a little laid out, you know what I'm saying?
If we do that on the show, we'll never finish the show.
But I think the people like that. Like, the
biggest
reaction we ever got was when we argued about LeBron.
Yeah, when we argue. We don't argue enough.
Sports, when we argue with sports, I think people love it. That's why Louis T, shout out to him.
Lewis,
he loves when we talk. He wants us to start a sports section, a sports pack.
So basically, I need to just start disagreeing with you.
Basically, we need to not talk about nothing that we feel like we're going to talk about on the podcast in our personal time.
That's
hard. I mean, this quarantine is helping, but
it is.
The AWOL episode is one of my least favorites.
Because of the setup.
Because of the setup. And let me think. Probably like I said, the few episodes that we both had where it's like felt like it was dragging and we didn't feel like we wanted to be there. You know what I'm saying? Me and Fuego had a couple disagreements behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? But that's brother shit. It's gonna happen. But we always got back, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the beginning of this year. That's one of my down moments for this whole thing.
Always gotta be media.
Yeah, the beginning of this year was like, bro, we 3-4 weeks in and we haven't recorded nothing. You know what I'm saying? But he was going through his shit. I was going through my shit. We both going through shit.
I was going through shit too.
Yeah, we all going through shit. And Core's like, yo, chill. That. But yeah, that could be in my least favorite moments. Sometimes when me and Fuego clash. But Grease and Core always there to just calm both of us down and be like, yo, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? The Capricorns, the black friends.
Hey, cut that shit out. Cut it out.
We family. If y'all not going to go outside and fight, just shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Let's get this shit done.
So, yeah.
I need some weed.
What else? We gonna roll over there. Alright, now I wanted to also ask you, who are, in your eyes, give me two, who are two honorary hosts, yes, for the show.
Two? Oh, see, you trying to make people mad.
I'm not trying to make nobody mad.
Alright, so
I'm just trying to show people that really appreciate this shit and be coming and popping out, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we gonna do. Man, that's tough, man, because Giddy was every day, right? Giddy was.
Alright, so you can name more than two.
I think Giddy might have been at the first 10 episodes. Bro.
Yeah, you can name more than two.
Alright, so Giddy was there from jump. So I think we're able to smoke inside because of that.
Yeah, he the one. Ain't Malcolm X? He was like fighting the power. He was like, "Oh, listen, man, it don't make sense if we sitting in here for 2 hours and I can't smoke, and they sitting out there. I can't walk in and out because they in front of the door." My boy got pressed by the cops one day. He was smoking a cigarette. We was smoking bud. He got pressed.
Definitely honorary. He was never on cam.
Shout out to Giddy. Nigga don't come see me no more. But
and we spoke. I spoke to him the day we did it.
We was talking to him the other day.
We had. I would say Giddy. Damn. I will say LXD.
Mm-hmm.
And I will have to say Brooklyn Perry. Reason being.
I need a reason because she won guest one time.
One time guest.
Mm-hmm.
But she supports.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And
I still talk to her too.
She's still in contact.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
shout out him.
Her energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I named those two first. LXD, Giddy, then Brooklyn Perry.
Alright.
Because I think her energy was kind of unmatched to anybody else that was on the show.
I agree with you with LXD and Giddy. Giddy, like, he's the biggest supporter. He holds us down all the time, you know what I'm saying? LXD, he came on the show multiple times. He called the show multiple times.
Always ready to
We
come
went
on the
to
show.
Shows for him. He came, we chilled, you know what I'm saying?
When the show's canceled because of this shit.
Yeah, I consider him like a guest / honorary co-host, you know what I'm saying?
To branch on that
Next, the person that introduced us to him, Bizzle.
Okay.
Came on the show multiple times.
Oh, I might have to. Oh.
We spoke. We and him hang out all the time out of this. I went to multiple of his shows. He's a big supporter.
Nah, I gotta switch that.
I gotta put him in there.
We got the same. Yeah, we got the same. Nah, I gotta keep.
And Perry. Probably.
Oh, you picking 4?
Nah, that's probably the people that I put like right there. You know what I'm saying? Ty. Oh, brother, he always support. You know what I'm saying? And he got on the show.
First guest.
So he got to be honorary, you know what I'm saying, for his birthday. But we love all our guests and everything. This is just our conversation right now. We breaking down 3 years that we've been here, you know what I'm saying? So
biggest supporter is Marcus, though.
Biggest supporter is Marcus. Shout out to Marcus. We gonna get you on the show. You see what's happening in the world.
It's crazy right now. Okay. Don't need you on that LL at all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but he already bought 2 shirts. He been commenting on the videos ever since day one.
Sending topics.
Everything.
He got his own topics. So I told y'all, whatever you want to talk about, he got topics.
Yeah, so.
Show, you know what I'm saying? So
shout out to him.
Number 1 supporter, man. I need 1,000 more Marcuses. I ain't gonna hold you. 1,000 more Marcuses get us where we going.
And I just like a special shout out just cause she's still number 1 on the page with views and comments and likes.
Yeah?
Yeah, shout out to Yetta, man. You procrastinator.
See, I love Yetta.
Fucking fuck. I had to hear her. I heard her the other day. I was like, yo, what up, stranger? She was like, yo, you know, she broke down everything she wanted to. I'm like, I haven't hollered at you though.
See, but that's one thing with Yetta. It's always a lot.
Yeah, I was like, damn. But
It's always
that's my she supports the show a lot.
It's Queen B.
And like I'm saying, she still got that #1 slot. So any guest that's coming after that, y'all better come up with a gimmick or something. Pull up a fake gun on us and rob us.
Yeah, this is why when it comes together with the show, I love her. I love her. But when it comes to the show, it's like, listen.
Yeah, it the distance thing, the parenting thing, and the procrastinating thing.
Bring Art with you. Okay, he was there the first one.
He was there the first time. Fuego got a little man. He touched his laptop. I was like, that ain't my kid. I don't fuck with her. I can't say that.
But it's I just seen something really working out for her through the show.
Yeah, I think it sparked a lot.
A lot of people still even ask me about Yetta.
Yeah.
And this, I have to hit her up like, yo, listen, you gotta come back.
Every time I tell her you got fans, she be like, I mean, they supporters. I be like, no,
yeah, I mean,
got fans.
You can say that too, but
you got people that really like your style, bro.
Yeah, for real.
They really like your style. They love your smile. They love.
But I always told her that.
There's not a lot of female rappers rapping the way you rap. Yes, they doing this slutty shit and all that, but you on your casual, like, sexy shit. Like
she can do all of that.
She got a lot.
Yetta has been rapping forever. Like, when I met her, it was press, like, yo, she rap. Like, she nice. That's my homegirl. So she always been doing that. She always had hot shit. I think
I'm gonna give a special shout out to this person, but right now what he doing, I'm not feeling. But me and him was gonna start the podcasting thing together. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to me, you know what I'm saying? For even sparking the idea with me, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. It's just a lot of reflecting going on right now, you know what I'm saying? You got anything you want to ask me about the show? Anything like those type of questions I was just asking you?
I would ask you, has it turned out to be what you pictured it to be?
I think way more, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I thought it was just going to be us every episode.
Yeah?
Yeah, I ain't think a lot of people would have been like, hell yeah, I'm going to come on the show and all like that. I mean, when Ty came on the show, that was episode 3. I felt like that was going to be like regular shit, you know what I'm saying? Like all people coming on just talking shit with us. But now to see what it's turned into, I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you would have told Hov he would have been selling clothing, not in my right mind, you know what I'm saying? Even if just printing up shirts and just selling it to a couple peoples, I wouldn't have thought he would have been doing that neither, you know what I'm saying? So to see where it's going, like, I love where it's at. And it's just like I said in the beginning.
Even people
the
paying
supporters,
to be on the show.
Yeah, even people paying to be on the show. Like, thank you, we love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a business model of ours, but if you offering to pay to get on the show, we accept it because we're independent and we come out our own pocket to make this possible. You know what I'm saying? So when people do realize and be like, yo, it is a business. Y'all mind if we gonna give you this? All right. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And the second, the another thing that I want to shout out is all the like artistic people that come on our show besides music.
Yeah.
Because music is essential. You know what I'm saying? It sparks the thought of everything. But we done had artists on here that paint. We done had comedians on here. We done had actors. We done had a bunch of people on here. We looking.
Shout out to Angus.
Yeah, writers. And we looking for other people like even like odd stuff like strippers, like police officer, anything. If we could find anything that's like interesting, we want to sit with you and talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Cause that's just what we do. We always wanted conversation. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted conversation. We just wanted to spark our words. You know what I'm saying? So.
And continue to build on this world.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
So yeah, cause it's like I feel we really deserve to be in that position, and our hard work will pay off. Cause like I was telling you, I love flip the script. That's what